One of the themes that I will be following on this Masala tour is the theme of leadership. One of the biggest waves of migration of Indians to this country came via East Africa, starting from the 1970s. Today we are meeting one such family who migrated to Birmingham from Mombasa in Kenya, Mr. Zaverchand Pethraj Shah and Mr. Depaar Pethraj Shah. This is one of the leading families in Birmingham whose contribution to the society, community and business has been significant in all dimensions. It is quite fascinating that these two elders who first came to this country without knowing much English, without having a significant formal education, were not only able to establish a family, but they also started a very successful business and at the same time gave tremendous leadership to the Hindu community, not just in Birmingham, but eventually all over the country. And their children and grandchildren are continuing that tradition and spreading unity and culture throughout Britain. What we're going to do in this short discussion is to look at that secret of leadership. Okay, how it is that in one generation, coming almost without much money from Africa, we could establish ourselves, succeed, and share that success with the wider community and continue to inspire people every which way. Now that is a tremendous secret and a tremendous achievement. Jaubai, how did you do it?
We come here in this country 1975, and according to our business was the pharmacy, and we both brothers joined in the business. But I start to doing the accounts of the company until even 30 years, so before about 3 years we left. And I start to do business I manage one of the shop, chemist shop, and I do that shop about 23 years continue.
Wow.
So after that, brother and my Babiji, both are elder and look like not very well. So then I tell to my partners, all the directors tell them I want to now day-to-day business come to out.
Retired.
So not actually retired, but not to day-to-day, not take any responsibilities. So then within 6 months we sell that shop, and I look after my brother. Mainly most of the time with them. Every day, brother is very well, so mind-wise, but only difficulty for the walking. And now system is, and muscles is very loose, so every time to fall down. So continue must to stay together, to stay 24 hours together. So now is alright. And now every day I take it, brother, in the shop. He know everything now on the account side. Mine is alright. And still I go to the shop with me, and we stay in the shop about 3-4 years.
So even now at the age of 85, he's still working?
He's still working. If you go to come sometime, if you have time, you can come in the shop. I go every time. Tomorrow if you're free, you come in the shop and we do everything. On the mind. Nothing,
writing.
To writing can't do anything. So, but totals or big
addition. Mental maths.
Yeah, even 20, 30 lines.
Numbers.
You do that on the mind.
Wow.
So everything is alright. So only difficulty for the body. So.
But that is the business side. But how come? How are you able to also bring the family and the community forward?
How to the
Samaj, the Samaj Seva. How did you have time, if you are running the shop, how did you have time to bring
in
the
the
Samaj?
life, if you can want to do something, you can decide to adjust the time. So even 1950 I start with the exercise and Sanstha, it was called BSS in the Kenya, Bharatiya Sangha, and here is HSS.
So you started in Kenya?
Yeah, I start in the Kenya 1950.
Wow.
And still until now it continue there. So lot of experience we got it. Samaj, not only for community like the Jain community or other community or Lohana community, no. The Sangha, we learn from the Sangha. The whole the Samaj is together. And if you can look it in the history of 1,000 years, I read one of the book here, Dr. Kanti Shah Vakil in the Kenya.
Yes,
I sent it.
yes,
book.
I
read that one book. How we defeat, how we left our Derashar or any old Sanskriti in the Afghanistan, Pakistan, even Arabia side and any other place. How we defeat, how we can defeat, we not unite.
Yeah. So you were a leader in East Africa, in Kenya,
Yes.
and you continued that leadership when you came here.
And now
And
still
your
I
main
continue.
aim was unite the community and to make it strong.
Yes, still I continue. Today even I am continue the same thing. Every Thursday I go to the Shah play. Every Monday I go to the day center. Elderly people is there, old and men and women, about 50, 60, 80 people together. And then I start in last 5 years together after they retire from this business. Then I stick that one every Monday and every Thursday.
Wow.
Every day, 12:30, quarter to 12 to 12:30. I give an exercise plus song plus history.
So you give a class, you actually teach them?
Yeah, that class, and continue every day.
To the group of elders?
Group of the elders.
Wow.
So that's the main things.
So basically you have very strong discipline. I can see there's a lot of discipline in your life.
Yes.
And that discipline has been the success for your leadership.
Yes.
On top of that, your culture and your strong family values.
Yes.
So, and you consider Samaj as family.
Yes.
So the community is not different from the family. Is that right?
Yes, community, that's a big community.
It's a big
Big community.
Big family.
Big family.
Big family.
Yeah.
So there is no border between family and community.
Yeah.
And what about the fact that this is not India? You came to England, which is not your country, which is a foreign country.
That's right.
And did you not find it difficult or scared? Were you not scared to build a community in a different country and in a different place and cold weather and everything?
No, I not different. I continue still come in this country and continue with contact with HSS, Shaka. Continue go to every day. This country as well, and I not look at any difficulty.
I see.
And
so positive. Your thinking is very positive.
One was the difficulty for his when he come this country. Difficulty one is the language. Plus, in the Kenya we stay in the one kitchen. All 1950 I married after we never brother not split, not any different two kitchen, only one kitchen. So we come this country, the resident place not very good. We have a two house, and we can't stay together. So my brother go to the Uttam house, and I stay with the Dhiraj house. But these 2 years, we got lot of difficulty. So why ladies every time crying? Say why you split us? So after that we decide what we can do. Then we, after 1 year, we decide next year come for the house, on the sale, then we bought that house. And then come with again together.
I see.
Plus, that is the 1976, we come back again joint, this country. Once
So what you're saying is that you had a joint family in Kenya, but over here, because the houses are smaller, you had to split the family.
Yeah.
But then that created, you did not like that, so you tried to find a house next to each other so the family can stick together.
Yes.
So your success is also because of the unity of the family. Is that right?
Yes.
And the family was together, the women were together, the children grew up together, and all that helped in you becoming a successful community leader and businessman.
And here is Albert, we have a two house.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
the one house is the Depaar here, one is the kitchen. We already come in for the kitchen, but after the night time we go to the
Next
other house. Straight is the house and we go to straight there.
Acha.
Not want to go outside.
Oh,
So
okay.
everything is managed. So
Oh,
that is this idea how to get it. If you want to do the Samaj, Sangatit, unity, so first to look it on though. Give an example. We are
Set an example. Okay.
So this we set the example first.
I see. Okay, okay,
The
okay.
family must. If our family is strong, then we can go to outside to tell someone to. You can stay like this, given us some idea. But we are split. Then how we can tell? So
Okay.
that's our main aim.
Okay, 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 okay. That's very, very good and very noble. And we hope and pray that your leadership continues to inspire other people and to bring the Samaj and family forward.
Yeah, and if you get a time, I think this Monday is a Diwali close. Otherwise, I can take it from you in
To see the class.
Yeah. How can we sing? We give in a history song. One, and then give in a pathe. That means one of the example of the history. And after that, we start to exercise.
Yes.
And half an hour was the exercise. Elderly people all do the exercise.
Wow.
Light exercise.
Yes, yes.
But they do very well.
Wow.
Last 5 years continued, they're going still, non-stop. At the fixed time.
So you are teaching elderly people how to stay fit and healthy, and at the same time keep their mind fresh.
I can't teach for the young people now, so according to my age and my language and my education. So then I look it in the elderly side. So I can do these things. So and these things we got it from the shakhas. They given us guideline before 6 years. So you can take it any one seva project.
Yes.
So I pick this one, so I can do this continue.
Wow.
So
Oh.
until my health is alright, so I can do continue. Still I'm going to doing things.